The market needs some actual data rather than virtual data to trade on. But you're right, Becky. You know, people are calling this the big rate scare. That's why stocks sold off. So we went back and we looked at 6 periods of major rate increases in the 10-year Treasury to see what happens to the stock market. And if you wouldn't mind coming over here, take a look at 1993-94. During the time of the rise, stocks were down 1.5%, but that's not true for the rest of these. We have some powerful gains in stocks while rates went up. Take a look at this time here, 98, 2000, up 44%. You remember that time. It was kind of crazy. Going on here to 03, 04, up 11%. You guys can just put up the rest of these numbers here, and you'll see they're all pretty powerful. Even the one we have here, 21%. I do want to show you this. What's happening is that stocks are going up in a context of lowering rates. You have these bumps up in rates, but ultimately rates are coming down. This recent bout here, though, even though it's to a low rate, it's a pretty strong rise here, about 150 basis points total during this time. Now we'll look at the next piece of this, which is what happens 6 months later. And there you see the returns are not quite as appealing. Going back to their 13%, that was a good one. Remember, that was the down period. Now take a look at the rest of these. They're a little bit more lackluster. 6 months after rate rises, you see 8.4 here, and who knows what happens there. So let's put it all together. What happens when you do it? The average yield that we've tracked here is 211 basis points, 2.1%. What happens to the S&P during? It goes up an average of 26%. But what about the next 6 months? Well, not quite so sexy, just up 6%. In general, guys, what we see is the biggest factor of all these is rising GDP. That's the thing that tends to send yields higher, Becky.
Rising GDP, meaning a strong economy, meaning rates are going up for the good reasons.
But not inflation, by the way. Inflation tends to go down during these periods. The Fed, in the earlier periods, goes up afterwards.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.